why does she sing her sad songs for me? I'm not the one to tenderly bring her soft sympathy. I've just begun to see my way clear, and it's plain if I stop I will fall. I can lay down a tear for pain, just a tear and that's all. Oh, what does she want me to do? She says that she knows that moments are rare, I suppose that it's true. Then on she goes to say I don't care, all she knows that I do. Maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? She'd like to think I was cruel, but she knows that's a lie, for I would be no more than a two if I allowed her to cry all over me. All my sorrow is real, even though I can't change my plans. If she could see how I feel, then I know that she'd understand. Or does she actually think I'm to blame? Does she really believe that some word of mine could relieve all her pain? Can't she see that she grieves just because she's been blindly deceived by her shame? Or maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Oh, but nothing's what it seems. Maybe she'll start someday to realize if she abandons her dreams, then all the words she can say are only lies. Oh, why can't she see that to gain is only to lose? All that she offers me are her chains, and I got to refuse. Oh, but it's only to herself that she's lied. She likes to pretend there's something that she should defend with her pride. And I don't intend to stand here and be the friend from whom she must hide. Oh, maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? The name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner. Well, her ways were free, and it seemed to me sunshine walked beside her She said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor, but the times were hard, Lord, and the jobs were few. All through Tecumseh Valley, but she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar for Gypsy Sally. She saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter, but her dreams were denied. Her pa had died. The word come down from Spencer. She turned to walking down the road from all the hate inside her, and it was many a man returned again to walk that road beside her. They found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. In her hand when she died was a note that cried, fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley. Well, it's many a fine lady has walked along beside me, with their flesh made of velvet and their eyes made of rain. Well, some tried to hold me, to hurt me, to hide me, and some turned away not to love back again. One stood among them I remember most clearly. Well, her sorrows were heavy and her laughter was slow. Well, I courted her gently and I loved her most dearly. And there came her majestic reflection to know all her words like a mountain stood lonely and lofty, with her face like a daydream and her hair like the shawl worn by a mourner as he steals away softly from those that would have him mourn nothing at all. Oh, endlessly sorrow rode high on the north wind, slashing and slicing to take him his toll. And endlessly creatures of darkness were cutting their paths through the walls that sheltered her soul. it no longer gypsy-like sadness unending. Well, her eyes, they lay hollow, and her face petrified. Well, some will go laughing and others condemning. Oh, but who there among you could have told her goodbye? Well, a diamond fades quickly when matched to the face of Maria. All the harps, they sound empty when she lifts her lips to the sky. All the brown of her skin makes her hair seem a soft golden rainfall. It spills from the mountains to the bottomless depths of her eyes. She stands all around me, her hands slowly sifting the sunshine. All the laughter that lingered down deep beneath her smiling is free. Well, it spins and it twirls like a hummingbird lost in the morning. Caresses the south wind and silently sails to the sea. As softly she wanders, I desperately follow her footsteps. I chase after shadows that offer a trace of her side. They promise eternally that she lies hidden within them. But I find they've deceived me, and sadly I bid them goodbye. So the serpent slides slowly away with his moments of laughter. The old washerwoman has finished her cleaning and gone. The bamboo hangs heavy in the bondage of quicksilver daydreams, and a lonely child longingly looks for a place to belong. Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road's taking me. Sometimes I don't even know the reason why. But I guess I'll keep a gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. One time, friends, I had 'em all, even had a paw. Well, he beat her with a belt once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me, headed down to Tennessee. Oh, it's easier than just waiting around to die. Well, I came of age and I found a girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. Oh, she cleaned me out and hit it on the slide. I tried to hide the pain, I bought some wine and hopped a train. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. Well, a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother did we fly. The posse caught up with me, drugged me back to Muskogee. 2 long years of waiting around to die. Well, now I'm out of prison, I got me a friend at last. Well, he don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. Well, his name's Codeine, he's the nicest thing I've seen. Yeah, together we're gonna wait around and die. Yeah, together we're gonna wait around and die. There's no stronger wind than the one that blows down a lonesome railroad line. No prettier sight than looking back on a town you left behind. But there's nothing that's as real as the love that's in my mind. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Well, there's lots of things along the road I'd surely like to see. I'd like to lean into the wind and tell myself I'm free. But your softest whispers louder than the highway's call to me. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. All the mountains and the rivers and the valleys can't compare with your blue-lit dancing, flashing eyes, your yellow shining hair. I could never hit the open road and leave you lying there. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Now lay your head back easy, love, close your crying eyes. I'll be laying here beside you when the sun comes on the rise. I'll stay as long as the cuckoo wails and the lonesome blue jay flies. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. When the bandits have stolen your jewelry and gone, And your crippled young gypsy, he's grown tall and strong. And your dead misconceptions have proven you wrong. Well then, princess, where you planning to turn to when your magazine memory has spun you around, and you realize your lovers were just painted clowns, and outside your window you start hearing sounds where they're building a cross for to burn you. When all your bright scarlet turns slowly to blue, will you stop and decide that it's over? When your teardrops go sour and no longer fall to splash across the Virgin that lives down your hall and spends all her nights with an ear to your wall. Well then, what will you have you can offer when the fire dancers finish and leave you alone with nothing but embers and sacks full of stone that hang round your neck, slicing through to the bone? Will there still be a place for your laughter when all your bright scarlet turns slowly to blue? Will you stop and decide that it's over? As your shattered illusions come a-tumbling home, and all of the butchers you nourished have grown, and they're suddenly able to leave you alone, and they run like slaves that are set free when your questions are answered and your pleading is done, and your mind starts a-screaming that you ain't the one that once dwelled within you. Will you turn, will you run? Or princess, will you come home and get me when all your bright scarlet turns slowly to blue? Will you stop and decide that it's over when all your bright scarlet turns slowly to blue? Stop and decide that it's over. I'll play upon my violin till the mountains ring of lonely laughter blindly thrown across an endless arc the skies are set to dance into the silent symphony, and the velvet voices all shall join the singing. The hall is filled to every corner by a tinkling hint of chime, a melody careens and crumbles, leaving just a trace behind. A rhythm faltering faintly fails, the silver on its wings, and the velvet voices all shall join the singing. The cymbals flash, the drums they crash, the trumpets rise to song. A brass baton plucks bits of diamond from a glittering wall of almost dawn. The crystal chords, they slash the wind in humble majesty, and the velvet voices all shall join the singing. Live on your hill, so high and so lonely. Toss out your breadcrumbs to those down below. They think you're a king, believe me, it's only because they're too blinded to know. The castle is dingy and dirty, your carpets are faded, your walls are all gray. There's dust on your silver, cracks in your crystal, and all your young servants have drifted away. Well, there once was a time when your money had meaning, your diamonds had glitter, but now it's all gone. You poisoned your laughter and muffled your singing. You can't even see that it's wrong. Your castle is dingy and dirty and dismal. Your carpets are faded, your walls are all gray. There's dust on your silver, cracks in your crystal, and all your young servants have drifted away. So go back to your sadness, go back to your sorrow. I'll make my bed on a hill beneath the sky, and lay there listening till the sun comes tomorrow, counting the tears that you cry. Oh, your castle is dingy dirty and dismal. Your carpets are faded, your walls are all gray. There's dust on your silver, cracks in your crystal, and all your young servants have drifted away. Your castle is dingy and dirty and dismal. Your carpets are faded. Well, I ain't very big for 21, and it seems like I never could have any good clean fun, 'cause every time I'd go outside, some great big old bully'd come along. He'd hit me in the face, and he'd knock me to the ground, and he'd start to kicking me all around, and that ain't exactly fair, friends. That's wrong. So I got me a paper the other night, and I crawled up on the sofa, and I turned on the light, and I flipped through the pages till I found the classified ads. Said, take karate from Lee Hung Chow, man. Make your first appointment now. This course is guaranteed to make you bad. Well, the next day I drove to the address, and by the Japanese design I was real impressed. It looked like a regular house of the rising sun. I walked inside, I was all alone. I had a nervous feeling down in my bones. I was kinda sorry I'd ever even come. Then a giant Jap came through the door. He must have been at least about 7'4", and he looked like he's prone to easy aggravation. He said, Lee Hung Chow, Aki Dung. That's Japanese for fee fi fo fum. I tried to explain my entire situation. He said, number one course, Yankee, self-defense, $200.25. I said, what's the 25 cents for? And he said, repairs. I said, repairs to what? And he said, to you. And I thought to myself, man, that won't do. Felt about half-inch tall underneath that old slanted stare. Oh, you think he was yellow? I said, I believe I better go check another place. He said, Hasso, Yankee don't like my race. I said, now there's a mistake, man, and that's true. Well, I've been for you Japanese all along. You Japanese just can't do no wrong, and I thought you got a mighty dirty deal in World War II. Well, he grabbed me by the hand and he gave a heave, and I figured there's a pretty good time to leave before he had a chance to do me any definite harm. But my plan worked out in the end, you see. Now no bully's gonna pick on me. Who's gonna hit a fellow with just one arm? Let me tell you a story about a girl I knew. Fair skin with eyes of blue. I swear to the Lord that I loved her true. It's a year now she's been gone. Well, her spirit was as bright as the soft sunshine, lips the color of strawberry wine. I wish to God she still was mine, but the chance won't come again. After first we lay in love's sweet bed, with one look at her eyes I might have read all the pain that was flying through her head. Through my guilt I could not see. to her when the morning came. Hungry thoughts racing through my brain, but the knife in her heart screamed herself she's slain. And an oath whispered love too soon. Our old man screamed and her mother cried. All I could do was to wonder why a girl in her youth was forced to die. Is loving such a crime? She died a few in years with breasts still small, seeing 16 summers and 15 falls. Me and my blindness never realized all the fear she kept inside. Let me tell you a story about a girl I knew, fair skin with eyes of blue. I swear to the Lord that I loved her